Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Weapons of H3VR. So we're here in the sniper range again and we're taking a look at this light machine gun. This is the m249 SAW. So let's get shortly into the history of this thing. And sorry, I'm a bit out of breath right now. So this is the m249 SAW. It was introduced in service in the 80s, I believe, but didn't see extended use in the US Army until 91 in the Gulf War. So why did the US adopt this thing? Well, to go back to why this thing ended up adopted, we have to actually go back all the way to World War One, the M1918 Browning automatic rifle. From World War One to World War Two, through the Korean War, and into until when the M14 was adopted, that was the US light machine gun. The BAR, of course, isn't really a light machine gun, it's an automatic rifle, yada yada details, but that was essentially the automatic support weapon of, or the light machine gun, whatever you want to call it, of the US Army. Old design, it had its problems, it was heavy, they needed something new. So, with the M14, two things were done. They had, of course, the automatic M14s, which proved to be a not very good choice, and a lot of them were changed to semi-auto only. And you had the M14 squad support weapon, or something like that. I can't remember exactly its name. But they had an automatic squad support, it had a heavier barrel. A few prototypes were made. You can check out Forgotten Weapons video on that, I recommend it. It was ultimately cancelled. So that left the US without any support weapon. Fear not, they had the M60, or they introduced the M60. Problem, it was heavier than they'd like, so eventually they ended up adopting this, the M249 squad automatic weapon, which is based on the FN Herstels in Belgium, Mini-Me. I love that name. It's chambered in 5.56 NATO. This is built in the US by a sub-company of FN. I can't remember its name right now. It is belt-fed, or uniquely magazine-fed. I'll get to that in a bit. Chambered in 5.56 NATO. It, I believe, is an open bolt gun. Okay, get that belt in. It has top cover just like the MG42. You pull that back. This charging handle does not reciprocate, so you have to pull it back forwards again. Does it fire one back? Yeah. In real life, it would not do that. So you can fire, as you can see. The belt, I believe, is 200 round. Every fifth round is a tracer. It's a lot more controllable than the MG42. It has a peep sight, non-adjustable in-game, I believe. Yeah. It also has Picatinny rail for your sides. Not gonna check that. Has a bipod, so we can do this. It has a lower rate of fire than MG42. I can't remember off the top of my head what its fire rate is. It has a carry handle on the side. And it's automatic only, as you can see. It of course also has a safety. And because it has a lot of rounds, it can keep on going for a while. So now we get to these magazines. So Anton specifically added 60 and 100 round Stanag mags for this gun. So you might wonder, Stanag mags, but this is a belt-fed machine gun, as you can see. Let's spot lock that. You pop that, just like the MG42. It has a little slot to keep it, the 200 round drum mag. Open the cover, pop that in, close it, charge it. And off to the races. Well, what if you run out of belts for whatever reason? Well, you're fucked, aren't you? Well, in the case of the MG42, yes. In the case of this thing, as you can see, it has this little thing, and there's dust cover over it. What that is in fact a Stanag slot. Just charge that. And you're off to the horses. Off to the races, I mean. which is a cool feature. You can also do a regular 30 round mag. So that's a pretty cool feature. Of course, it is. That one's empty. Of course, it's made for use with the drum mag, or not the drum mag, the belt. That's the main method of using this gun. The magazine is almost only for emergency purposes. And that's it, really. And it ejects from the side. So this is currently in use by the US Army. I believe the Marines are looking to replace the m249 with something based on the HK416. I'm not sure on it, but either way, this is the current US Army automatic weapon, or a squad support weapons, squad automatic weapon, whatever you want to call it, light machine gun. I don't care. It's the current US machine gun, chambered in 5.56. It's lighter than anything chambered in full-powered cartridge and all that. It does its job. And it has the cool feature of being either mag-fed or belt-fed, which honestly, it's a cool feature. It's honestly kind of questionable if you really need it. But it's there regardless. So I hope you all enjoyed this short video on the m249 saw. Be sure to vote for next month's gun in the description below, in the poll in the description below. I do hope you all enjoyed taking a look at this actually ugly looking, the sights are nice though, machine gun down here in the sniper range. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!